All right, so we ran into a situation where we were missing the shipping bolts of our new Samsung washer. About a year and a half ago, we bought a new Samsung washer and dryer set, and then when we go to move, found out that shipping bolts were a thing, as we didn't know before, and somehow they were missing. Now we make sure to label everything, extra parts of stuff that we build or components that come in case we need them later, but we had never once heard anything about shipping bolts, so we're thinking that the people who came and dropped it off to put it together actually pocketed them, and we were on a very short timeline. We're actually shipping this stuff off tomorrow, and we found out last night that we didn't have the shipping bolts. So once again, obviously that's kind of an oversight on us, not being able to look in this or not looking into this in the future, but these shipping bolts actually cost probably $20 a pop, and you have to special order them. We tried scouting the internet, we couldn't really find any, so we ended up learning about what they do and then making some of our own. Now obviously there's going to be some people that say this is the complete wrong way to do something, and I'm sure it is, but hey, this way makes sense to me, and I think it still functions the same way. So what we did is we found a similar bolt size and thread, but I can almost guarantee it's not the same thread as it was before. But this is a plastic drum, so when we were putting the bolts in, it kind of like self-tapped itself. Once again, some people might say that's the wrong thing to do, but hey, it worked. So we ended up getting, and once again, your washer may vary on the sizes or the distance between the drum and the wall, but this worked for us. So we ended up getting a quarter inch by 5 inch hex bolt, which I should have gotten a 4.5 inch size because this actually stuck out much farther. So definitely a half an inch, maybe even a full inch off of that. And then I've got a 2x2. Picked them up from Home Depot. I think all of this cost like $5 for the whole thing. What I ended up doing is cutting a block 2.5 inches and cutting a block 1.25 inches, and then drilling drilling a hole with a quarter inch hole, obviously. So drilled a 1/4 inch hole in there, used some washers, put it in through one side, and then ratchet it in, self-tapped itself, and you can see that this thing isn't going anywhere at all. Got all 4 sides, had to reach out underneath the bottom one. The top of the washer is pretty easy to take off, and once you actually look into it, you probably see that these where the shipping bolts go. I mean, it doesn't look nice at all. I need to tighten that one a little bit, but these things aren't going anywhere. All right, so hey, is it the right thing to do? It's not the best thing to do, but I'm pretty sure this will work and there won't be any damages while this thing is shipping. So once again, just getting a 4.5 inch bolt that somewhat fits the threads to those holes, getting some washers, getting 2x2, cutting that down to 2.5 inches, and then drilling a hole in there, and then bolts again. It wasn't, as long as you had a saw and a drill, it should be too easy for you to knock out. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is gonna work.